Greetings and welcome back to SwitchedtoLinux. How's my audio? My mic is in a different position than usual. It's been an absolutely crazy week and it's going to keep getting crazier. So, yes, these are weird. What's up with this Monday live stream? That's strange. Well, it's because later on in the week I have a couple of huge projects coming up. Live streaming will become an impossibility. I will attempt to have some videos out. No promises. We should be back to normal schedule starting on Friday with Friday news. Assuming the whole, the biggest news isn't the world implodes or something. So that is kind of what's going on down the road. So don't be looking for live streams. Wednesday and Thursday live streams on all channels will be suspended. And I will be live streaming today and tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the Christian live stream tomorrow. I might do that. I might go ahead and do the Christian live stream tomorrow. Because I will not be able to do live stream Wednesday or Thursday. I will be back. Maybe I'll think about doing the Christian live stream on Friday. I don't know. And so that's what's up with the Monday live stream is we will not be live streaming those days. I will attempt to have a video out. I know for sure I'll be able to have one out, and I just need to see if I have anything else in the hopper that is ready to go. The other thing I might do, and maybe I'll attach it to this, maybe I won't, is I could review Lineage 15. Footnotes, I hate it. But I'm thinking about actually going back to Lineage 14 on my device. There's just too many issues. So I don't know, maybe I'll do that. I'll just do a little review with Lineage 14 versus 15. So, with that being said, today we are going to have a quick look at the Zorin release. Of course, I need to fix up the comment thread. I forgot to fix up my comment thread. Make sure that's all set to go, and then we will go ahead and jump on over to comments and say hello to everybody. Greetings, Frost. Sup, yo? Dronefly Northwest. Greetings, Red Hut. Techno Bismol. Long time no see, brother. How you doing? Alright, I'm going to watch this on the laptop, trying to install Linux Mint 19 on it, but there was something wrong with my live USB, got error 5 code, and said something was wrong with the hardware. I boot, the fan also starts for some reason. Alright, I don't have a device to make a bootable. Alright, I'll send you a flash drive. Alright, there you go, yep. Did you delete the partition and make the new table? Did I get the Skype message? Pizza, yes. I did see a Skype message from you, and I didn't even get any of my work done yet. So, yeah, ask again in a week. Literally. See if I can do it by then. Greetings, Paper Bag Man. How's it going there? Is it just me, or do your clients drag their feet when completing jobs? Some of them can, some of them do not. It really depends upon the individual clients. Logan Goodwin, I don't remember seeing you before. Hello, and everybody say hello if Logan is new. Frost Ranger, the Frozen Realms, greetings. And Mark Yates, the strangest thing, Tom Shirley, he will text me in a minute. I'm not about to bug people to death. At some point, I'll just drop it. It's crazy weird how some people do. Yep. Router died, so we went to Comcast. I upgraded our internet to gigabit for free. You must have had Google launch in your area. I don't have a phone since half a year, and I don't miss it. Greetings, Keegan. How's it going there? Yes, Mark. Clients can drive me nutty as well. Keegan, how's it going there? Yeah, I did see what it was about. It's just an update to an old video, but I will, like I said, remind me in a week. Hello, Alan. Hello, Metal Lord. Logan is not new. I just don't remember you. Apologize. Yep, sad error, move to a custom Git server. The ArchKick website needs to be updated on the video. Yes, just like I said. If I don't get to it in a bit, send me a message and we'll see if we can take care of it right now. So, okay, started, install, reformatted my drive, and the error, tried again and it crashed. All right, Monday show sounds fun this week. Alright, so Zorin. Let's go ahead and look at Zorin. I've talked about Zorin many times, so we'll just go ahead and talk about it briefly again here. So Zorin itself, this is one of the more known, kind of like user-friendly type ones. It's not one I generally recommend, and for the biggest reason, it's not that it runs GNOME, it's that they install Wine by default. And if you're trying to say, you know, it's an alternative to make your system more powerful and secure, no, it doesn't. Because when you install Wine on your computer, you allow it to run Windows viruses. So you should only install Wine if you know for sure you need it. Your average person installing an operating system that would have Wine on it may or may not know what it's for, or even how to use it, or anything else. And it simply adds some insecurity to the system. Of course, it is certainly a good distro. It is Ubuntu and Debian based. They have a free tier, and they have a, I think it's called the Core, and then they have a, I pushed the wrong button and made my window go crazy. There we are. They have a Core tier, and they have a an Ultimate. So the Ultimate, the major difference is the Ultimate has several other applications, which you could probably just install yourself. But the biggest thing that it has is a lot of custom layouts to allow you to set your computer up literally like a Windows or like a Mac. This only costs 19 euros, which is a very good price for what you get. You also have the Core option where you can do the donation. You can just go ahead and enter the 0 or select the 0 over here and just download it. And then this will allow you to, it basically will run everything that you need it to run. It just doesn't have as many of the cool themes and such. So what we're going to do is I'm going to move my comments over here a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and drop this in the drive, and then we will go ahead and have a look at this guy. So this was a new release update. Not a lot significantly new in this, just hardware compatibility stuff and things like that. All right, let's see. Made it on time. Hello, Horace. Hello, Eric. Jerry, greetings. Hello. Did you say hello? Nah, I said hello, but that's close enough. Baramino, TechBismo, love your videos for your age. Yes, check out TechnoBismo's channel if you are new to this, or if you've never seen TechnoBismo. For such a young man, he does amazing content. Go check it out. Zorin works for about a week or more and then starts breaking apart. I honestly can't speak to that. I haven't run Zorin for... Maybe I should run that. Maybe I should run Zorin on this after I'm done with Solus. Alright. I woke up at 3 p.m. Today. Need to wake up earlier so I don't waste my whole day. 3 p.m. Wow, I thought you were just going to say 3 a.m. Paperbagman, thank you very much for the super chat, Paperbagman. $2 super chat for great stream. All right. Thank you for that. All right, let's jump on over to our, where are we at? I need the desktop. Let's just do the desktop without my ugly face. All right. There we are. So here is our installer screen. We can try it or we can install it. Just go ahead and install this on my VirtualBox. I know, we're using in VirtualBox. It sucks all the way, man. It can't work at all. Put install it on hard metal. If somebody donates to me another spare computer and a capture card, I'll think about it. But for now, we're going to use VirtualBox. And this computer is designed to stream with VirtualBoxes. We have 12 processing threads going on and 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM. Trust me, we're okay with a VirtualBox. We're going to download updates while installing and install the third-party codecs. This is just the, is it the Ubiquity installer, I think is what this is? I don't know. I don't remember all the names of my installers. So here we can install alongside. We can erase everything. We can erase the disk and install Zorin. We can encrypt it, or we can do something else. I love all those options. We're just going to erase the disk and run with Zorin. It's going to go ahead and do its thing. And I think we are at our time zone. Okay, so we got that. Now we got that. And what is my name? Zorro. My name is Zorro. And my password, let's do Zorro. We'll go ahead and log in. Actually, let's require the password to log in. So now it should be copying files. Let's jump on back to comments while that's copying files. Looks like the distro is based on Ubuntu, which means it's solid. Never run it. People love it, but then I hear everyone complain of bugginess. Is it how to add yourself to sudoers file? I think what Pizza was talking about, I think it's just an updated link, but I don't know. Okay. OS Tech for you. Greetings, OS Tech. How's it going there? Michael, hello. Making the switch to all Linux OS CPUs. Steering away from Microsoft. Thanks for videos. They've been a huge help. Most of my CPUs are Mint Cinnamon and Mate. Very good. Very cool. Awesome. And welcome to the Linux world. Oh, that's fine, man. That's cool. Appreciate it, man. Hey, Noah. Oh, you gotta go. Oh, man. See you, Noah. Alright. Right now, I don't really use it anymore. Wanted to join. Okay. Joe Johnson, hello there, Q1 Fiend. Greetings. I don't want to join Highland's Telegram server instead. Don't want to. Join Highland's Telegram server instead. There you go. Should have made the password. I know I should have. Greetings, Jan. How's it going there? Just received the notification via chat. All right. Yeah, we just, what time is it? 7:13. All right. Yeah, I started about 13 minutes ago. I put the notification only like 6:20 or something. I've had one crazy week. And it's just going to get crazier. It's going to get crazier. So if you jumped on late, we are streaming Monday and Tuesday this week. I'm taking Wednesday and Thursday mostly off. I will run some videos if I can. Friday, we should be back with the news. So hopefully that's the case. Thoughts on Librem products? I don't really have any experience with them. I think you're thinking about the Purism products for like the Librem 5 phone. That's Purism, which I don't know much about them other than I'm excited to see what they're doing with the phones. We need something different in the phone world. I'll tell you, even the more open source ends of Android are becoming a little bit more insane. Speaking of which, this system is still kind of updating, so let's go ahead. While that's doing that, I'm going to check. I have a test message into somebody. All right. I'm trying to get Telegram working on the phone right, and it's just like Oreo, the Lineage 15, which is based on Oreo, is... It's like they've taken out a lot of core functionality that was working perfectly fine in 14, so... despite having the new phone back online, the backup systems were not working as well, presumably because the entire system is still on Oreo. So I think I might actually need to back the thing down to back down to NuGet, reinstall Lineage from there, and then rerun my backups. I'm trying to think if I want to do that or if I want to just deal with what we got. I'm not nearly as pleased with the phone running the current version of Lineage as I am with how it was. I absolutely loved the phone before. Advantage of this is, in theory, there will be a lot more security updates. And so I'm trying to balance out, do I want more functionality or whatever else? Love your videos. Been studying Linux. Tried Zorin, Ubuntu, WinFos style. Yep. Well, thank you, Jason. Thanks for coming along. Everyone say hello to Jason. I don't remember seeing you on the stream before, although... Somebody else said he's been here for a while too, and my brain's melting these days. So, going to start doing stream videos. Very good. Are you done yet, Zorin? Zorin is taking forever to install. Guys, tell me things in the comments so we can keep chatting in comments until this thing's done installing. Remember using Zorin, was unable to use a shortcut. Can't remember which one it was. Not sure if it was super key, launching menu, if it was Control-Alt-T opening something. Techno-Bismo doesn't stream much anymore. All right, we are now installing. This thing takes forever to install. Man, I could have installed like Mint or Ubuntu or Gentoo in faster time. Holy moly. Pizza Lovin' Nerd is going to stream later on today. Oh boy, now it's retrieving files. 85, there we go, 123 of 123. So we've retrieved files, apparently. Retrieving more files? Retrieving more files. How many files are going to retrieve? I'm installing Mac OS and a VM because I need to run a couple of Apple programs. Cool. Which Apple programs are you running? All right. We're just kind of, if you just jumped on here, our count's pretty high. So if you guys just jumped on here, we are installing Zorin, and it's just kind of doing this. So say hello. We can all kind of have some chat, and we're just kind of hanging out here on the chat until the system's installed all the way. Then we'll go back and look at it. Oh, I had problems installing Zorin in a VM. You couldn't install Gen 2 faster. Says almost finished. Sounds like my wife. Uh-oh. Don't get in trouble with your wife, man. All right, hello, new to the channel. Well, welcome, Robert Miller. Everybody say hello to Robert. Channel recently started Linux Mint 18.3. Wow, Linux Mint 13, that's old. On 2 machines and Linux Mint XFC on the older one. Very good. Surprised you don't remember me. I've been subbed to you for ages unless you subconsciously have issues with me being called Metal Lord. Now, I do remember you, Metal Lord, actually. I do remember Metal Lord. Stream when this stream is over. MX Linux installs quickly. It's retrieving files. Now it's running post-installation triggers. Uh-oh, man. It's getting triggered. Zorin is getting triggered. She had success Hackintosh install on the Dell Latitude. Very good. Mike Washburn watched several phone reviews and none mentioned bloatware. I wonder if they use these phones they show. I don't know. I'm telling you. I had that Samsung J3 for about, well, I actually had it for 8 hours before I knew I was going to take it back. And I ended up taking it back within 20 hours or less of buying it. It was horrid. Oh, it was so, the thing was like that thing was as bloated as, I don't know, what's the most bloated thing we know of? It was as bloated as a milk jug left outside, man. Oh boy, let's go ahead and restart now. Greetings, Thomas. How are you? Morning, gonna watch some Pizza Lovin' Nerd vids and Techno Bismo vids. I can't spell, sorry. That's alright, man. Zach Smith, hello there. Lemler, greetings. Let's come over here, push enter, get set, reboots. Alright, okay. Those have ruined the word trigger, and every time I say that word, things get awful. That's right. Zorin is getting triggered. Call CNN. Word trigger triggers me now. First language is Welsh. I type better in Welsh. Alright. Need to run GarageBand for a song I'm working on. Alright, very good. Very cool. Zorin crashes for me, and I like the old blue and white theme better. Bloated as much as a new Samsung. Yeah. Is there a more bloated phone than Samsung's out there? I don't know. Alright, so here we are. Zorro is our password. Let's see what options we have. So we have Zorin Desktop and System Default, which is Zorin Desktop. So that's exciting to know. All right, so there we go. And run this up. Let's see if it runs. All right, we're not installing full screen, but we're installing screen enough. Let's see if I can change this around. Well, change background will get me into the system settings. Go back, displays, this one, let's change this to HD, apply, keep changes. There we are. Now we are on Zorin, well, kind of. That's exciting. That wallpaper totally rocks, yo. Hey, there we are. That one even has the Z on it. Z for Zorin. Alright, so now we are logged into Zorin. We have full screened this bad boy. I'm not going to show a whole ton in here just because, like I said, the 1204, let's go ahead and look at the 1204 release. They give us Chromium. Let's see what else they give us here. Okay, well, let's, if we can boot Chromium, it's taking a while to run. All right. So as far as accessories, we have journals, calculators, just some basic stuff, maps, weather information. We have games. We have a variety of different games, some card games and some others. Graphics. We have GIMP. We have LibreOffice Draw, Simple Scanner, Internet. We have Chromium Browser. We have Empathy. We have Geary. What is Empathy? Somebody tell me in the comments. What is Empathy? Huh. What kind of chat account do you have? Jabber, Google Talk, Facebook Chat. Well, I had an ICQ number years ago. AIM is dead, isn't it? Didn't that die? And there's Google Talk. Well, that's fascinating. Okay. I guess it's just a messaging app. All right, let's minimize you so we can keep walking through that. I have a lot of empathy for that application, apparently. All right, other things, we have Geary email client, although I'm not sure why. Is this just a manual, or is that a web browser? Okay, here we have LibreOffice. Oh, that's nice. That's right. I forgot we have this. So Zorin is one of the ones that has this web browser manager. So you can install GNOME Web. You can do Firefox if you want. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's type in Zoro for our password. So we have Chromium installed by default. We have Firefox, which we can install, the GNOME Web, and Midori as options. We have the full suite. That's almost the full suite of LibreOffice. We don't have LibreOffice Base. Still running LibreOffice 5, and we're looking at 5. Wow, 5.1. That's old. It's an old version of LibreOffice. Sound and video. We have Bersario, Cheese, PTV, Rhythmbox, and videos. A variety of system tools, including additional drivers, so that's handy. And then some utilities, Archive Manager, Backup, System Monitor. All right, so our system is running right now on 1.4 gigabytes. That's pretty system heavy. We have a few extra drivers we could install, VirtualBox guest editions. We're not going to bother with those. You can see that is actually running a lot of memory right now. So that's one of the things I don't like about it. There is actually a version that is a little bit lighter, running XFCE, the Zorin Lite. So if you do need something a little bit lighter, you can go ahead and run with that. Here is where my biggest disadvantage of this comes into play is it has Wine installed by default. And what that means is that by default, let's go ahead and install these, yeah. By default, Windows applications, including Windows viruses, can run on this. So if you're switching to this to get off of the potential of Windows viruses, then this is probably not the system for you. But everything else is pretty nice. One of the key selling features of Zorin is the Zorin appearance. So you can set up a layout. So this layout here is very much like a Windows layout. A little bit different. Of course, the GNOME part still comes out down here with our network connections, power, and volume stuff, all that integrated panel. This is one of the things that to me makes GNOME look not very polished. It's like you should install these as separate apps like everything else does. Here we have our calendar set up, but everything else is pretty good. So that's kind of our default. This one here might be a little bit closer to Windows in that we also have our layout of our individual tasks running on. And then we also have more of like a Mac type feel. Now, like I said, if you are really wanting to run this, you should probably pick up for just 19 euros the full package, because that will come with a lot more themes and a lot more layouts. And really that's one of the places where Zorin stands out the most. We do have the simple color adjustment ability, so these are actually pretty nice in what they can, what you can do with these dark themes, light themes, just very easy layout settings. We can put the panel on the top, on the bottom, whatever else we want to do. Let's do white, the white-red theme. Let's do that one. And more like the Windows type application. Also inside here, you can decide to put your icons up there on the desktop. So icons are working out of the box. They just only included the mounted volume, so you would see those showing up. We can, let's see, there's title bar buttons, the buttons at the top, and then enabling animations on or off. So that is really the standout point with Zorin, is it has the capabilities of doing the adjustments. So you can see when you make the adjustments, it is kind of like a very modern type system in that it's like Windows 10. You just tell it the accent color and everything highlights to that individual color. Software Center, we have the basic GNOME Software Center installed. So this is actually, you know, really, there's still updates? I thought I updated everything. Here we can grab some most common features. There's Telegram, Discord, Hyrie, Slack, Spotify. You can also look for other things as well. Maybe if you want to, let's see, Thunderbird. Is Thunderbird not in there? Are we still waiting on the cache? Can I type? I can't type apparently. See, I'm not getting, this is one of the things I don't like about the GNOME Software Center is certain applications that I want to install, I'm not actually seeing in the repositories. This isn't an issue with Zorin. It's an issue more with the, more of an issue with this. So here you can see I'm searching for Thunderbird. It's not there. But if I pull up a terminal, sudo apt install Thunderbird, I am reasonably sure it's going to install for me. So, yep. So, I don't know if that's, do I need to update the cache maybe? I thought it was up to date, but maybe not. Let's see, GNOME Software. So now if I type in Thunderbird, it should show up if it's installed. So Thunderbird is installed. It's still not showing up on GNOME Software Center. I hate GNOME Software Center. Add this to the reasons I hate GNOME. All right. That's kind of, you know, that's kind of Zorin. It really, their main key selling points are they want to have a system that you can easily set up and build like your Windows or like your Mac in one package. They want to be able to run the run Wine and other, you know, Windows type applications, which to me is a more of a security risk than people lead on to believe, because Wine means that Windows viruses will run on this. You only want to install Wine if it is an application, like if you absolutely need it. Like I think Farron took that to heart and took that out of the requirements and gives you a Wine installer telling you what it is and the risks, and if you want to install it, you can. So that's kind of Zorin. Like I said, the latest. Let's go ahead and boot up this again, and let's go ahead and just search for. I need to search. Just get rid of that start. Going down here, and let's see if we can find the actual release notes. Not a lot has changed. This is the one we had. So essentially all it was, updated hardware, enablement stack, newly included Linux kernel 4.15, as well as an updated X server graphics stack, add compatibility for newer computers and hardware in Zorin OS. Addition, new patches for system vulnerabilities, including the release, so you can have peace of mind knowing you are using the most secure version of Zorin ever until the next version comes out. Okay, after installing it, you'll have the latest versions of pre-installed packages. This means fewer software updates and needing to download them. But like we said, some of the software on this was pretty old. I mean, LibreOffice 5.1 is old. 5.4, I mean, maybe, but 6 is what most things are getting. Of course, I think this is based on, I can't remember if it's more based on Ubuntu or more based on Debian, probably more based on Ubuntu, so probably Ubuntu 6. But even that, I thought it was newer, but I don't know. So that's kind of Zorin. Never really been my favorite, but you know what? I really need to run this for a couple weeks. I want to see how it actually performs when you're using it. It is the GNOME desktop, which I really don't like, but it does have a lot of the setup functionality that I like for the GNOME desktop. And out of the box, I can set it up like Windows. I can set it up with desktop icons, so it might be a better experience overall. So that's kind of my thought. What are your thoughts on Zorin? Let me know. All right, let's see. Good evening, Paul. How's it going there? I'm going to lean this way so I can pick up my mic better. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to shut down Zorin so I can move my comments back where they're supposed to be. All right. All right. Whoa. Wrong button. That's not good. There we are. Whoops. All right, let's see. Political Monkey, greetings. I will get to your comments in a few. I just need to see where am I at? I lost my way when the thing went crazy. Greetings, James Miller. How are you? No, I hate Samsung. Bloated, slow garbage. Robert's fine. All right. Anything but them. Heck, maybe even iPhone, honestly. But that's pushing it. Yeah. At least you can say for the iPhone, well, they're getting more bloated. Every phone is getting bloated. I actually had to disable apps on the Lineage. Windows 10 is spyware. Yes, I agree. Samsung could be the best phone minus the bloatware and the locked bootloader. No, you can unlock bootloaders on Samsungs. Yeah, the bloatware on them is horrible. It'll trip Knox and void your warranty. Yeah, just reset it. Okay, I know what my next phone will be, as long as they don't add a dumb notch or take away the headphone jack. They've been called OnePlus to verify this claim, and they told me custom ROMs are totally fine. Call it ROM when it's just soft. Well, ROM is specifically, in the Android world, specifically means a different operating system. Yeah, Farron does have a better browser manager than Zorin, yes. Geary's best email app for me. It's simple and clean. Yeah, it is the worst for me. It's crazy. Okay. Never have my phone near water. Totally fine by me. Don't need a slow and bloated email app like Thunderbird. Oh. Uh-oh. Kitty's coming to say hi. Hello, live streamers. How are you guys doing today? All right. Let's see. Okay, Android Free. Hello, Android Free. How's it going there? Set the fonts. Try to make all my Linux desktops not look like Windows. Try Zorin OS Lite. Gonna lie, I've always loved the Windows UI. So do I. I love the Windows UI. I think it works. Other than that whole Windows 8 thing, but you know. Flip phone clipped to his belt, lost his phone in the toilet once every year. Uh-oh. Lite version comes with XFCE. Actually pretty happy with Ubuntu 18.04. Minimal install. Alright. New Ubuntu spin on GNOME is absolutely lovely. Notice so many people seem to think Mac OS desktop is the pinnacle of good looking good, but I really don't like it. Yeah, I think it sucks. I think it's horrible. I think it's an ugly piece of crap. Do a review of Parabola. AX squared plus BX plus C. There you go. There's a parabola. All right. Looks similar to Mac. Can't stand the Mac. Yeah. Okay. Since it's basically indirectly GNOME, what about Nautilus? Oh, I forgot to look at the Nautilus. Yeah. Name of the theme it's using. They are using a variety of different themes in there. Mark says Nemo is better than Nautilus. I 1001% agree. I think Nautilus is probably the worst file manager ever. Terminal looks good. Yeah. Almost Christmas colors. Except snapper flat packs. I don't think out of the box, but I'm pretty sure it can be set up, but I don't know. You got a copyright claim for what? Claim means crap on YouTube anymore. So you're getting them for no reason at all. YouTube bot would claim for something even if I had no music going. Yeah, I don't even want to use the repository for music that they say is copyright free, because invariably somebody comes by 6 months later, copyrights it, and then every video ever used that thing will get a copyright claim. I have actually done that before, so very cautious about using the music out of that. I'm in hot pursuit of a flea. Hold on. I think I got it. That's right, kitty. Got your flea. Got it. Got it. All right. All right. Unless your program doesn't run in wine. Yeah. Okay. Only use wine around Christmas time. Prefer red wine. Much tastier than white. If you're a gamer, stick to Windows or get a console. That's simple. Yep. Gaming is all right on Linux, but can't kid yourself. It indeed is better on Windows. Gaming on Linux isn't horrible. You're just stuck a lot of old school looking games. Yeah. Claim, luckily that put ads on the video instead of a strike. Oh, okay. This gaming is king at gaming with pixel type games. Notifications are fun videos. Wow. Wine is fine so long as you don't expect too much from it. What you're interested in... Well, the thing is, it's not fine because, again, it opens you up to the vulnerabilities, too. So you have to weigh the vulnerabilities versus what it's going to be used for. Wine is great. If okay. I don't like that there is not a favorite section in the application menu. Hello, Jackie. How are you? Okay. You're monetized and they can get the ad revenue. I am well. How are you doing? Can't unlock bootloaders on the 7S on. I thought you could still unlock the bootloaders in 7S on. On a Libre bootloader, an unlocked one is not enough. Yep. That's the point of Android, is to be able to customize how you like it. Yeah, and it's getting worse. It's getting worse. Really trying to support a group which is still trying to find out how to unlock it on the 7S. Hello, Putty Tat. Hello, Joe. How are you? Okay, that being said, careful companies don't like you running ads of there unless you don't get it. Liked Windows 8. If I ever start to upload videos, it will be without monetizing. I would hate it if others put ads on my videos. Well, I'm very much in the anti-commercialism, screwing up the planet. Yeah. Recently, OS 10 has much slower than 60 frames per second on the desktop. That must suck. Well, it doesn't suck all that bad. You can't play any games on it. So, what do you need that much frame rate for? You know, really mess Windows 3.1. Yeah. Hello, Mr. GFY. How late are you? You are 40 minutes from when I'm reading your comment. Not YouTube, it's libtardtube. There you go. Daughter used a song from the free song selection that YouTube said to use, and the bot came through and zapped her for it. Claimed it was another song when it wasn't. Yeah. Zorin is too sluggish for Simi Rot's taste. All right. There are many recent games on Steam Linux too, like Rise of the Tomb Raider. Hated the Metro looking on Windows 8. Loved the desktop look. Everything I could to escape the Metro look install, including installing applications. There's actually, you could actually nuke the everything Metro out of Windows. Actually, I think it's more Windows 10, I think, through the PowerShell. I did that once. Windows 7 was the best Windows. I think I agree. See you later, Paper. Greetings, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master. How are you doing? All right, we got, what time is it now? 42. We can hang out here for a little while longer if you want. You guys want to hear about the exciting Lineage 15? This is interesting. So, I don't know. Maybe I want to save this for more of a comprehensive review. I don't know. Never mind. Screw it. All right, so one of the things I need to double check is I need to double check the email applications and things, because last time, like when I ran Copperhead, which was the same core, which is Oreo, K9 Mail would not be able to send mail or forward mail. Anything that required something in there would actually cause it to not work. So that's going to be my deciding factor. Do I want to go back to how I had the system, or do I want to work with this one? It's going to kind of depend on that. But the biggest challenges I'm having right now is I can't get the stupid, maybe this was always there, I can't remember. I can't get my Orbot notification off of there with keeping up there. So I lost granular control over banner notifications. So that's the good thing about iOS, at least the last version of iOS I used, is you could say, yes, notifications can be, you know, in the notification section, but not on the home screen. And that's what I'd like to be able to configure, is to set the notifications to be not on the home screen necessarily, but just in the top indicator, because I really need it there. In fact, the more I'm thinking about that, the more I think that maybe was always there. It's just been there so long I've blocked it out. But then every time I'm launching up like Telegram, see, so like, I'm going to have to leave that down again, because actually the guy I was texting a message over on Telegram might actually be typing something at it right now. So the problem I was having with Telegram is every time I turn the phone on, it's giving me some stupid notification. It's like, hey, click here to learn more about notifications, in a permanent notification bar I couldn't get rid of at the top. And a few apps were doing that, so I ended up having to turn off entire notifications where I would want the notification on the simple app, but I don't want this stupid notification for always perpetually being there, because then I'll have like 15 notifications that are perpetually going. So it's like Lineage 15 seems to suck for me right now. It's not exactly my friend. So... And then the advantages, we're going back to, I'm dropping WaterFox because there's not an official place to download it anymore. But I did go with Firefox Clar for my main system because it's even more privacy centric. I went with Firefox as my backup good non-Tor related browser. Chromium is my backup good Tor related browser. So I basically have 4 browsers on here, which sounds like a lot of browsers for a device, but I actually use them all for different applications. I put F-Droid on just to install apps, and then I uninstall it because I can't get the thing to stop being annoyingly stupid. So I reinstall it if I ever need to in order to install things, but then I'll go ahead and take it off. So like I'll go on and say, okay, well, we're going to go ahead and put, where's that application? I'm looking for a specific application. I'll throw F-Droid on there, run my updates, and then nuke it off the system again. Cancel that. You need deleted. Okay, other things. They've gotten rid of the ability to... They've gotten rid of the ability to have your nice, very simple, straight-lined, alphabetized app screen on your, I guess they call this the shelf. I hate that look. It drives me crazy. I loved Lineage 14 where it would give me just the line item and I could have things, basically have things set up in a nice, nice organized fashion. It just makes things a lot easier to find and easier to look for. And so with that, that's kind of the, just some of the things that I would need on it. But again, F-Droid's not working too bad on the phone right now. It's just going to be a little bit more annoying, I think. So I just install it, do what I need to do, and then uninstall it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and install that. And I was trying to think if there's anything else that I need to install here or not. All right, let's see. Have to use Windows 10 because of no drivers for USB 2. I have two USB 3 hubs on motherboard, so Windows only on that computer. What distro are you running? I use USB 2 and 3 all the time. Evolution works great for email and calendar. Yep. Miss having rooted phone with twerp. Yeah. You don't game on the desktop, but for example, the FPS 24's FPS feels rather laggy when you move windows and open things. Yeah, probably. Orcsy and Orxified, no need for Orbot. I use it, $2 paid Tor proxy VPN. Okay. Do Libre boot install livestream and install Gentoo. I don't have time for that. Theming is broken on Lineage Oreo. Yeah, the theme seems okay to me. But there's just some other things I'm just not a big fan of. So use Lineage 14 if I want to go back to Nougat. Best Linux software package for manager or website has more programs you can search and install from. Best or a website that has more programs you can search for. Well, I mean, sticking with something like Ubuntu or something like that. Looking for that good note application. I had an offline note application. Maybe that was it. Can't remember the name of it now. I have 3 and 2 3.1 ports of the computer and no 2.0. Every distro I try sees them fine. I'm not moving beyond Android Nougat. I'm going to stick with Purism if it's not a dumpster fire. Yep. Dolphin! Whale! No, I'm talking about the Dolphin file manager. Don't like Oreo, then we'll hate Pi, related to the email system. Oh boy. Where can you get Lineage? LineageOS.org. Lineage Pi will take a long time to be available. That's okay. I'm not attracted to anything in Pi. Frankly, I think the Lineage 14 I had was absolutely perfect. I'm going to try the email. If the email application works, then fine. If it doesn't, I'm going back to Lineage 14. I just liked it so much better. Maybe I just need to try the Oreo again. I don't know. OS, in my opinion, is not as good as other operating systems, and the company behind the OS has a bad rep. Yes, that is very true. However, there is nothing else that is quite as concise that I can find. Greetings, Joe. How are you? Please give a look, Orcsy and Orcsify, please. Love to hear your feedback. Okay, wrote that down. When I get a chance, I'll have a look at it. Think about Mac OS. I think it sucks. In fact, if I hit this button and hit this over here, whoa, I'm on Mac OS over here, yo. It sucks. I have to run all the operating systems for business-related stuff. So for me, it's just like, yeah, it's more of a pain. I use it for simple email and Skype communications and things, and that's about it. Biggest issues I have with Mac OS, rather than just saying it sucks, you know, what are the real issues with it? The real issues of it, it is so point-and-click only that it is essentially a nightmare to do anything. Essentially, it's a nightmare to do anything that is like fast task, like hotkeyed or things like that. It's just a lot more difficult. The GUI just feels very clumsy, very cluttered. For example, you pull up file, you know, pull up your Finder, go into a folder, and you'll just find folders vomited all over the place. No pattern or reason. The thing could look empty, and there's a folder way down to the bottom right you got to scroll for. It just doesn't make any sense. And you know, there's just a lot of little things like that are just problematic. Doing some voice work later on. All right. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and start wrapping this up here so I can get on to some other things. So, of course, we are going to end this stream the way every live stream should end. We're going to end this with a feeding of the beast. So let's go ahead and feed that beast. That's right, buddy. We're going to feed the beast. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. You know what you got to do, man, right? You got to get your paw in there. No, got to get your paw in there first. There you go. Get that paw in there. Get it. Good. Good job. Yeah, over here. Right here, buddy. Oh, there you go. And let's do one more for dish camera over here. There you go. All right. Are they finger licking good? Of course they're finger licking good. All right, let's see. Okay, will Lineage for Honor 5X work for Honor 5C? Probably not, because every single phone has its own, generally has its own system, and Lineage is built on top of the existing Android system. And so you would probably need to find one that's the exact system that you have. That would be my guess. But check out the XDA forums and see if somebody's commenting on that. Alan Blake, you are welcome. Peter Jensen, point and click only. I hate that too. I want to use shortcuts and everything. The less I use the mouse outside gaming or something like CAD, the better. Yep. Every live stream needs to end with a kitty feeding. That's right. Right? Yeah? Yeah? All right. Pizza Lovin' Nerd is going to be doing a live stream, so go ahead and raid Pizza's live stream. Pause really key. Feed the fleas. Oops, I mean the kitty. I think we're going to go drown the fleas. You want a bath? You want a bath? Do you? You want a bath? He's like, no, don't tease me like that. An artificial frostbite this morning about a kid who hacked a replica of Florida's election website and changed the votes in 15 minutes at DEF CON. Yep, indeed. All right, guys, we will catch you later. Have yourselves a wonderful afternoon. Again, this week's a little weird. The streaming is going to be today and tomorrow. We are not streaming Wednesday and Thursday. We should be back to streaming on Friday. Solus is working out very well for me. I will do a review of it and put it up sometime this week. All right, we will catch you guys later. Have yourselves a wonderful afternoon and catch you soon.